Hello guys, Dinosaur here. Welcome back to the channel, and today I'm going to be doing an Inktober video and a Christian video, which I will be back with that after this. This is today's drawing. Today's theme is a gift, and Jesus' crucifixion. It was something cruel that we did to him, which I could have also drawn for cruel, but I decided to draw the crucifixion for gift, because it's how we are saved, because of what Jesus did on the cross. And there's only, counting today, there's only 4 days left of Inktober, and the prompt list is starting to wind down and become kind of easy. Today's theme and gift was really the last one that made me do any real thinking. Tomorrow might make me do a little bit of thinking, because tomorrow's theme is double, but this, I won't be thinking anywhere near as hard as I did with this one. And yeah, so I'm just gonna ink away at this drawing and hopefully be semi-entertaining. And I wish I had like some scripture offhand that I could quote. I'm going to actually write some scripture on this thing. I actually drew the thing that was written on this little board on top of the cross. Jesus of Nazareth, King of the Jews, is a rough translation of all that. It's actually written in 3 different languages: Hebrew, Latin, and Greek. The Latin sentence was probably the easiest one to write, because it's the closest to our language, the English language, if you're watching this video. I don't think I have any non-English speaking viewers. Not that I would mind not having English speaking viewers. I think it would be interesting. But until then, I also decided to draw the 2 prisoners next to him. And while I'm inking their crosses, I'm probably going to pause this to make for a short video, because I really don't have a whole lot to say, unfortunately. I'm kind of embarrassed by that. You know what? No, I changed my mind. Changed my mind. I'm going to do most of this in real time. And most of this drawing is done anyway. I just got to... I actually don't know if I'm going to add any shade to the sky. I think I'm just going to make that room for scripture and the date, the theme, and hashtag and all that. I was going to say, I know I'm forgetting something. I just don't know what. Okay, let's see if I can make this easy. I don't have Loated again here to hold the camera like I did last night. That's sad. I could probably do these drawings a whole lot better, make them a whole lot more entertaining to watch if I could use both hands. Because drawing requires both hands most of the time. And the fact that these drawings are looking this good, well, I mean, I didn't do the people on camera, but just everything that I do on camera, it's a miracle it looks as good as it does. Because the paper will not stay put. My hand likes to quiver. Not because I'm nervous, but because there's no balance. So yeah, it's just one of the hardships of being an artist on YouTube. I'm going to try to get a camera holder one of these days. Probably not anytime soon. It's going to be like way in the near future. Not even near future, probably. Okay, now I'm going to draw the grains in the wood. I believe that's what it's called. I couldn't figure out what it was called last time I did a wood-related drawing. What was that? Was that the angular video? I don't remember. I'll have to look back on it. Then again, I probably won't. I'll probably forget right after I press the stop record button. I'm not even sure that's what that's called. It's probably the pause button, but I don't like to call it the pause button because that's what I press to do the stuff off camera. And I hope I remember to erase some of the underneath pencil lines after the video, because sometimes I forget to do that and it makes for a awkward looking drawing. Let's see if I can detail this little sign here a little bit. Ink can be a very useful drawing tool, but it can also be a very bad tool to have depending on your understanding of art and line work. That's really all artwork is. A lot of people like to overthink it, but really, when you get right down to it, the only thing drawing is putting a bunch of lines on paper. And when you start to think of it that way, drawing becomes a lot more relaxing and a lot easier. If you mess up, you can just start again, I suppose, because again, it's just all lines on paper. Even the stuff that doesn't look like lines, that's all it is lines on paper. That's probably the most profound piece of art advice I've given on the channel yet. And it's probably cliche. People have probably heard it before. I know Mark Crilly has said it before. And Mark Crilly is one of the YouTubers who inspired me to start doing drawing stuff videos on the channel. Mark Crilly and White Manga. And again, I'm not sponsoring, but they are in my channel recommendations. I wonder if I can add a little shade to the people without totally messing up the drawing. Once I get the ground in, I'm going to try to do that. I'm going to try to add just a little bit of shading to the people.